Captain Starlog, September 15th, 2017. Welcome back, guys. I'm Captain Foley, as always, and you guys are you, as always, and I am back again with another Captain's Log. I was going to do something really grandiose for this Captain's Log. That was the original plan when I filmed the last one, but for some reason, the week really caught up with me. It is now Wednesday, and I know I've got stuff to do later today. I've also got a few things to do tomorrow, so I don't know if I'd be able to film tomorrow and edit in time for Friday. So I'm going to give this quick update, Captain's Log. Nothing really fantastic or fantastical or awesome, but just thought I'd touch base with you guys. So me and Samuel have done our first Orville review for the first episode, Old Wounds. We've done a spoiler one and a non-spoiler review. Hopefully you guys have checked those out. If you haven't, please do so. We're gonna have our own playlist on the Orville reviews, and then Discovery's coming up really quick. So looking forward to Discovery in just over a week. So that's awesome. So yeah, what are your thoughts on the Orville? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? I thought it was a nice mix of sci-fi and humor, and I love Seth MacFarlane. I love all his work and his humor. So, and I love sci-fi and Star Trek, obviously, and Galaxy Quest, and it really hit home with me. I liked it. I thought it was a nice mixture of jokes and comedy, or jokes and drama. But I mean, a lot of people disagree with that. There's a lot of negative reviews out there. You know, is it trying to be a drama? I don't think so. I really don't. Yeah. Apparently, Seth MacFarlane said it was a dramedy. Now, on par with like MASH, I don't think that's really the case. MASH is very serious in some spots, and I don't want this show to do that. I don't want to take itself too seriously, because that would just ruin it. I do like the everyday banter back and forth with the crew, the way they talk to each other, because I think that's how people would talk in real life situations like that. As soon as the captain left the bridge, you know, you'd turn to the other guy working the helm and be like, did you see that? Did you honestly see that dog licking its balls? You know, while the captain's not on the bridge, those are the things you would say to each other. Even in Star Trek time, which is only like 200 years in the future, we haven't evolved that much that we don't have a sense of humor, and we just sit quietly stone-faced at our consoles the whole time. No, I really like his approach to Seth MacFarlane's approach to that kind of everyday banter. But anyway, guys, I got a few new toys in the mail that I'd ordered quite a while ago, and I want to share them with you guys because there's some fantastic stuff, as always. One of the things that surprised me was sent by a gentleman out of the UK, whose name is Rhys, R-H-Y-S, Rhys. Hi, Stuart. From one Londoner to another, he's in London, England. Please enjoy these... Please enjoy these figures. Keep up the cool work. So he sent both me and Samuel a set of these little Lego figures of us. Now, Samuel looks pretty much spot on. You know, I think he's got the right uniform and everything. Me, I don't have a Trekyards badge there. I should have a Trekyards logo, which is fine. The Delta, but he's got me with red hair. I don't have the red hair. And he's also got the full goatee, which I couldn't grow to save my life because I just grow patchy hair all over my face. It took me like in my 30s to actually grow this, so I'm facial hair deficient, I guess. But anyway, so these are some pretty fantastic little Lego Commander Cockings and Captain Foley pieces. So thank you, Rhys. Awesome job. Gotta see if I can get one custom made though with like a little Trekyards Delta there instead. And oh, I don't have glasses either. And yes, my character does have glasses even in universe because I'm allergic to Retina X5. I'm like deathly allergic, I guess. But I mean, in universe, I can imagine my glasses having built-in like displays and stuff like Google Glass, only not as ridiculous looking. So that was one of the things that came. Now another thing that came, which is absolutely amazing and cool, is the Sphero R2-D2. I did an unboxing video of this little guy. He is super, super, super fun. This is the toy. This is the R2-D2 toy I wanted when I was a kid, but they never had. Fantastic. I want to do a full review on it because now that I've played with it, it is fun. It does everything that R2-D2 should do. Now, having said that, some of the panels don't open, you know, no little arms shoot out or anything. That'd be cool if they could do that eventually. But as of now, this is the best R2-D2 toy on the market, in my opinion, and it's a good price point. It's $179, which might be expensive for some people. It is quite pricey, but at the same time, it's good. It is in scale with the BB-8, and they do interact with each other, which is fun. But no, it's perfect toy. The proportions are correct. The legs are right. I think the feet are a little big, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. The dome has the right amount of shine, with not being too shiny, but not being just a regular gray like a lot of them are. Like this one here, for example. You know, just a regular gray. This, I think, shines better. So, yeah, all the other ones I have are just like a gray color. This one has a nice reflectiveness to it, but not too reflective, not too shiny and new, which is nice. The lights are fantastic on this thing. The third leg pops down, does a whole bunch of little tricks and things. Like I said, I'm going to cover all that in the review of this that I eventually do. But Sphero did a fantastic job on this. So I love it. It makes proper sounds. He can be driving along and you know, it's really cute. One of the things that really impressed me is it has actual treads with gears. Now the middle leg is just a flat surface, which is fine because it's just basically to stabilize it. But it has gears. Every other R2-D2 I've ever had has, and keep in mind, I have every remote controlled R2-D2 they've ever released, from the first one, which is over on the other shelf over there, to the one quite a few years later that had a cord attached to it, which was really stupid. To this one, this is the this one, the leg kind of goes up a little bit, but you can see here the arms are way too thick on this for the size, I think. But this one has, and all of them have wheels or little balls. Now the balls here, I kind of like that on the front leg, but every R2-D2 I've had has wheels. Which is kind of a shame, because as a kid, I always pictured R2-D2 as having treads, and maybe the odd wheel that maybe popped down occasionally should he need it to kind of help with some terrain. But I always pictured treads because they're much more versatile for different landscapes and stuff. Now, having shown you that one, now you got to do it. Of course, you'll also see the bigger one too, the interactive R2-D2. Again, very cool. Big round roller ball, and then wheels. This one only stays in the 3-leg configuration. It's got a lot of, here again, it's got the gray dome, just regular gray. It's got a lot of little holes for sensors and stuff, which kind of ruin the look a little bit. And then there's this guy here. This is the big interactive one. My other remote control that's attached to the cord is actually in storage right now in one of my bins full of, got like a bunch of bins under the stairs because I don't have room to display it, of all my Star Wars stuff. It's in there. But my R2-D2, my original one from like, I don't know what year it was, early 80s maybe, which I got up there. I'm going to go grab for you. Hold on. Okay, so here's the original one. You guys might remember this one. It's got a red light. The sensors, this is in a totally wrong position. It's supposed to be at the back, but it's there on this one. Fixed leg, wheels. This is the one where it would drive forward, and then there was 2 settings on the remote, forward and head. You would turn the head, and then it would look that way. Then you'd hit the button to move, and it would turn. Then you'd straighten the head, and then you'd go forward. So on-off switch at the back. This took 2 D batteries or C batteries, 2C 1.5 volt and one 9 volt battery in the back. Got a little bit of corrosion here, but this I had as a kid, so it's very yellowed and, you know, aged. But I love R2-D2. I've always have, and this is by far the best R2-D2 remote control or interactive toy they've ever produced. It's got a little USB jack in the back there to plug it in and charge it. That's it. There's no buttons on it, nothing else. And it glows orange when it's charging around it, and then when it's done it glows green. So fantastic design. awesome toy, and I highly suggest if you can afford one to get one because they're very awesome. Now there is also the new BB-9E, which is the black Imperial droid, which is like BB-8 but with a flat top head and also lights in the eyes. This one unfortunately doesn't light up. It should. It would be cool if it did have a little blue light or something. They're probably going to re-release another BB-8. There was this one, the first one. Then there was a weathered one that has a dirty ball, like some dirt on it and stuff. A more weathered look that came with the force band thing. But if they release one that the eyes glow on this one, I'd be down for that, because the BB-9E has lights in the dome, and if I'm not mistaken, it actually emits sounds from the dome as well. This one, the front here are actually speakers, so every time Archie makes a sound, it's from this and not from the app on your phone, which is what the BB-8 does. So it comes out of your phone instead. It's odd. This is a pain in the ass to control. R2's very good to control. He does turn a little too fast for me, and it's hard to without a physical control. It's hard to actually finesse it a little bit to make it turn slower. But the forward speed, you can speed him up, slow him down, make him go a really good speed. He's also got a little speed boost button where you can go over obstacles and stuff. Awesome design. I've had a lot of fun playing with it. My dog hates it. My new puppy, Precious, she hates it. It's funny as hell. It's on the floor rolling around, and she'll be like running around it, barking at it, and it'll go towards her, and she'll run away, and then she'll come at it when it's going away from her. It's hilarious as hell to watch. I might have to get some footage of it because it's funny. You guys would enjoy it, I think. But highly, highly, highly recommended. And this isn't even the review for the damn thing. This is just my captain's log. I love this thing to pieces. I'm taking it over to my buddy's place today. We're actually getting together, and I'm going to work on some models and stuff in his basement. Him and a couple of friends of mine. I'm going to have pizza later and maybe have a campfire. So I'm taking this over there. We're going to play with this on his table, and making some footage for that. I don't know. But this is fantastic. Highly, 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 highly recommended. So the other day too, when I was over at my buddy Dave's place again, I don't know if you remember, but for my Wonderfest video, I got some snap together kits from round 2. Here they are here, the Polar Lights kits. This is the Klingon D7. No glue or paint needed. This is easy snap together kit, 1/1000 scale. Comes pre-painted, and so I built that. It took me like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but here it is here. I love the stand for it. You can get some really awesome poses flying away from you or whatever. I love the positioning of this stand. Also the colors. This is accurately painted to match what the studio model looked like, but you never saw on screen. It's gray on the top, and then the engines, the bottom, and the boom, and this section here are all like a light blue color. So I mean, it's got a lot of seam issues because it is a snap together kit. I did a little bit of gluing, and I might do a little bit more to kind of make it a little bit better, but you get the gist of it. I love the color scheme, the color palette they use, the gray and the blue. I think looks really cool together, and I really, from now on, I'm going to be doing my my D7s like this color. Before, I've always done them all gray because that's how they looked on screen to me, but when we talked to Rob Bonchoon on our Deep Space Nine, our D7 and Katinga comparison video, he was talking about the actual color scheme, and this is pretty much exactly right. So definitely worth picking up, and I highly suggest, if you guys, you want a model but you don't want to really, you're not a model builder, you don't want to glue it, these Polar Light snap together kits are amazing. I've also got the Enterprise in the 1/1000 scale, which I'm taking over to Dave's today because we're going to be working on stuff like I said. I'm also taking my R2D2 Bandai kit because I might work on that. But I'll probably throw together the Constitution class ship there today. I think there's a couple different kinds you can make. I've never once made a cage version of the Constitution class. I might do that with this kit because it's just a simple snap together kit and it's pre-painted. I might consider doing the cage version of it, and I'll have that to probably show off to you next time. But yeah, this is really cool. So this is going to be added to the collection because it looks fantastic. It really does for what it is. I mean, you can't really see a lot of the issues I have with it on screen here, but there's some seam lines and stuff, which as a model builder, a lot of people would freak out about, like, why didn't you get rid of the seams? But whatever, it is what it is. Plus the markings are all perfect, and it's got the windows on it, it's got everything you need. So, and a really cool base, really cool stand. So that's that. And lastly, because I don't want to make this a long captain's log, because like I said, I got to go do stuff this afternoon, go over to Dave's and hang out, which I might include footage of that on here. I don't know. We will see how it goes. But I ordered something else, and I got a fantastic deal on it, and I got to show you. It came yesterday, right after R2-D2 came. So this item was regularly about $250. I saw it at Trekyards. One of the dealers had it for $250 US. I was like, this is a little too much for me. I can't afford it. Literally four days after I saw it at Trekyards, I was still at the cottage. I got a message from a friend of mine, Greg McFarlane, in the States. He sent me the link to it, of this going on sale on Amazon Prime, which I'm a member of Amazon Prime, for $97. So from $250 to $97, like a special offer for a week only kind of thing, or whatever. I was strapped for cash because we were on vacation, but I thought, what the hell, I'm going to order it, put it on my credit card. For that price, it's worth it. It came, and it exceeds my expectations. This is it. The Mega Bloks Enterprise. Now, this thing is freaking huge. It measures in at 33.5 inches or 85 centimeters in length when it's completed. So it's basically the size of a 350 refit model I have out there. So it's a 350 scale Lego Enterprise with light up nacelles. Comes with a Kirk and Spock figure. Nice display base. And there's all the other ones too. There's the little engineering room, the Guardian of Forever, the transporter room, and the bridge. I want to get these eventually at some point, but I do have the Klingon D7. I've already done a video on that. It's in the other room. It's fantastic. This thing is amazing, but it's huge and it's heavy. It says it takes 15 hours to build. I'll probably do a build video of it, of the process, because I think that'd be fun. Got to clear off space on my workbench, though. But anyway, I think it'd be worth it. I'm looking forward to building this. I got to show you the inside too. Hold on here. I was just blown away by how well this was put together. So I don't know if I'll really be able to show you the inside. To be perfectly honest with you. Oh, I kind of worked myself into a corner. Oh well. Set this down here. Alright. Hi! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! So, there you got the inside of the box. And then the instruction booklet goes right there. There's a schematic of it. So there's the box. The other thing I wanted to show you, just fell on the floor. But here it is. Here's the instruction booklet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Enterprise. And again, this is done top-notch quality all around. Got the little figures there, all pieces, great shots of the ship finished, and then the different play sets. Yeah, every page is like this, basically, showing you what to do with each piece and then the finished product. So, awesome product. I highly recommend you pick one up if you have the means. It is so choice. So I'm getting it at more than 50% off. Was fantastic. It came to, like, after shipping and custom charges and all that bullshit, came to about 128 bucks Canadian, which is not bad at all, considering it's 250 regular price. So I'm very happy with it. I'm excited to build it, but the Klingon D7 had a few issues with the instructions as far as being confusing. I'm afraid this is going to have the same thing, but I'm going to look forward to it, and I'm going to enjoy it. I just don't know where I'm going to put it when it's finished. Like I said in the last video, I will be moving my office upstairs at some point, so I'll have kind of a blank slate to put stuff in, and eventually the videos will move up there as well. Don't worry, there'll still be lots of cool stuff in the background for you guys to look at. I really like this setup personally, and I know somebody in the last video in the comments said that they're gonna miss looking at this setup, and I will too, for sure. But the next one will be better. But I don't know when that's happening, because we have to empty out the room, we have to paint it, we have to get some furniture for it, some bookcases and stuff, then have to move stuff. So it could still be quite a while for that to actually come to fruition. So if you notice one or two things start missing out of the background, it's probably because I'm in the process of doing so, of moving stuff, but we'll see. Speaking of my last video, you guys are fantastic. I love you guys so much. I got lots of positive comments and feedback on the last video, saying, welcome back, Captain. I'm glad you're feeling better, and keep up the good work. You don't know how much good work you actually do for us, and you guys are absolutely great. You really made me feel good. I read every comment. I couldn't reply to everyone, but I made a general comment at the top, pinned it, so you guys can see my feelings and just get my thanks for that, because you guys are amazing, as I always say. So thank you again, and hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to try to start getting into talking about specific topics during some of these Captain's Logs. I've done it before, and I definitely will do it again. I just need the time to do so. And time sometimes is a pain in the ass because it creeps up on you really quick. And that's a shame. But there you have it. So, some new stuff, some new updates, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, everyone, I'm Captain Foley. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and check out other videos as well. Until then, live long and prosper, guys. Bye.